It's been a while. The Platform Cup's been taking all the media attention this week. Obviously, that's between the PC Master Race, as they call themselves, against the Xbox and the PS4. But we're back to our staple diet today. We're in the quarterfinals of the PS4 Champions Cup. The winner is guaranteed €100 and potential to make a lot more cash. And, well, we've been here before, haven't we, with Calcium Cass. He cannot get past this hurdle. I don't know why. He just crashes out every time. Will today be a different day, though? Could this be the time he finally gets in the money? To add even more spice to the game, he's against one of his big rivals, Imedia player. No love lost between these two. UC versus Cass. Ironically, both Team PS4 members of the Platform Cup as well. What isn't ideal for myself, because last thing I need is Needle and all that in my camp, my happy camp as it is at the moment. And, well, this should be a great game. Imedia player, doesn't he play dead well? Fantastic player. Imedia, probably the most famous thing he's done is get into the final and fireballing his own player. Gotta love that. He obviously went down a 2-0 to Gimlick in the final, but he's hoping to rectify it this time. To get there, though, won't be easy. First of all, he's got to go and beat Cass, and then a potential semi-final against three-time champion Azawin, who I don't know who he paid, because it wasn't me, to get the candiest draw I've ever seen. He went against a battered Underworld team. Well, even shouldn't have been there. There was a late withdrawal, so he got them. He then went up against my 6-game High Elves with Bright Sunshine, you name it, perfect defense, whatever. I mean, crikey. People dream of getting a draw like this guy did with his Nagel. Finally, he comes up against a decent team in the Lizards. But, yeah, can the curse be broken? Aswin has got the furthest that anyone has done with the top seed, but let's be honest, you know, no disrespect to Yukito myself, but it wasn't really hard. So that'll be good. Tripper's, God knows how he's still in the bloody competition. He always seems to be there or thereabouts. And he's against Beck's Backyard, Iron Row, who really has impressed me. Necros have a good record in this comp. And then Demented Zealous versus Dana's Bretonians should be an interesting one as well. People are already saying put Aswin's name on the trophy. This would make him the most successful Blood Bowl champion on all three platforms. At the moment, Duke's got 3 wins and he's still in the PC equivalent. And Azawin trying to make history. The first coach to ever win back-to-back titles and to win from the top seed spot. But it now starts getting more tricky for Azawin after a couple of buys, shall we say. So I haven't heard from Cass yet, so that's a bit of a concern, but I do know the game was to start at 10 o'clock. Let's quickly have a look at the two teams. Oh, there's something very interesting here. Whoever has the lowest TV, they get to spend their inducements without no penalty. Now, the Undead are 1770, and Calcium Cass is, to my knowledge, 1800. I wonder if we'll see any shenanigans before the start, because at the moment, there's 30 difference between the teams. Would you drop something to get a wizard? Especially since it's dwarfs. I mean, what could he drop? Oh man, I'd be so. You know what? I think I'd either drop a coach assistant or cheerleader. You know, that's what I would do. If I have a chance again, because like I say, chainsaws, very risky, very very risky. Unless you're lucky like a Tripperus, it's a waste of time taking them. If I could get a wizard, I'd definitely be getting one. It's a good team, this though. I mean, Bernard Buffon, he spells it wrong. I don't know if that's an insult to me. Probably an insult. But, UC have got to be careful. UC have got to be careful. If they start throwing insults around and they're claiming that people are disrespecting them, they can't have it both ways. But Bernie, dirty player, free Brab in action. That should be key. He should be fouling galore. And if Imedia's got any sense, he'll protect that piece. Amaze Trippers is still alive, probably back from the dead. Usually does. We saw another Trippers die. I think the last broadcast we did. Lord Asway and Lord Gasamal at the front. Like I say, he's got 2 Sir Dave Seflin, so they're key. I like he's got 5 guard. I like the sidestepping diving tackle piece as well. Wrestle tackle. This is a really, really nice team as Undead go. Undead are one of those teams with me where I just don't like them, but I have a good record with. Imedia's got a fantastic record usually with them. 22 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. You cannot argue with that. That's a fantastic record. And if we have a look at the other team. Now then, one thing what's going to be interesting, both these coaches' mentality. Imedia, we've known pressure can get to him. He proved that in the final when he said, look, pressure got to me. And there's no disgrace in that. Will pressure get to him again? Who knows? He may be better for it. For that. He got a massive win against Irish Rounder. Then you've got Calcium Cass. Now, I've always said Cass is quite a nervous chap. He'll probably tell me to shut the fuck up, but I stand by what I think. And what's going through his mind? Every time he gets to this round, he gets beat. 1 win away from the cash. Every time he rocks up, he destroys everything in his way and gets to this round, and for whatever reason, he goes out. Can this be the day that Cass finally breaks that hump? There is positives. He should have got knocked out by Gasamal. Gasamal, ruthless, massively messed it up. Massively. And then we saw him come 2-0 down from Kislev to win 3-2. So, twice he should have been outcast, and he somehow found a way to win. What is obviously championship form. Team looks alright. Quite a bit of dodging there. But unlike the other 2 teams, Imedia has tools to be able to take care of Blodge. So Blodge won't be you would like to think Blodge won't be as effective. The other action as well is, who's he going to give the ball to? I mean, number 3 is a bizarre one. I think we saw him give the ball to this guy. This guy shouldn't be anywhere near the ball. Wrestle, strip ball, and then dare play run it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Obviously, this guy should get the ball. Number 5. But he doesn't. He's not been getting the ball all the time. To be fair, I didn't see much of the Kislev game, but I remember us scratching our heads over the Kemry game. So it'd be interesting to see what he does. I don't know who's favourite for this. I really don't. It could come down to attrition. A lot of people said to me, this is the time Cass will get through, but Imedia is a very good player. And Imedia does have more guard. That's a problem. It really is. There's no piling on in this team. And Undead have regen. And even if nothing changes, they'll have some inducements. The Brab might backfire on the Dwarfs as well. It's going to be interesting. It really is. I'm just checking to see what's going on. I mean, I've got tons of messages, as I always seem to have when I go streaming. Will we get to see Trippers' 7 wives? We'll have to see if there's any York cheerleaders about. That'll be interesting to see. I'm just going to go and have a look. Because like I said, I have not heard nothing here. They're not there. Let me have a look. See if there's anything going on here. But we are 7 minutes behind. So this is when you start thinking, hang on, what's going on here? There's nothing in the mansion. Is there anything on the official page? There isn't. See if I can message him. So this is interesting. I'm just actually going back. I'm sure this was agreed for 10 a.m. I hope it was. I could have sworn he said on his stream yesterday as well. It was a 10 a.m. start. Just having a look in all the. Well, while we're waiting, let's go and have a look at the other teams then, shall we? Let's have a look at the teams that are actually still in the competition. But yeah, he is running late by the looks of it. So the game will start when Cass turns up. Imedia is already here. He is here already. So let's have a look at the teams what are left in while we wait then. So Azwin, 3-time champion against King Lizzie's. He's had if you could pick your bloody draw first 2 rounds, you got the best 2. You know? Now it starts getting slightly more difficult, shall we say. Here we go. Let's have a look at the team. He's had no issues so far. He's lost no players. Team value for 2040, 180k in the bank. There we go. Not a bad team at all. Not bad. Couple of pylon pieces there. Couple of claw. Not the scariest Nagel team I've ever seen. But again, it's good. I mean, Azwin's class act, isn't he? It'd be interesting to see basically what his opponent goes for. Because it's an awkward one. Because obviously... So, his game really wasn't that hard to win, was it? Let's be honest, against my 6-game elves. But his opponent didn't even play his game. He got a free buy. Because his opponent didn't turn up. So 180k. Look at this team, and you're worried for it, aren't you? You really are worried. There's nothing really there. Nothing. And this is what I say about Azwin. He's had such a jammy draw. He's come up against nothing. This will be the quarterfinals, and again, what is this? This is what? He can't be scared of this. I wouldn't be. You know, that's no disrespect to Balding Guy, but this team, he's not played a team what I would class as finished. This is quite high TV as well. 1670 for what it's got. That is high TV. On the plus side for King Lizzie's is they do have 180k in the bank, and they will get inducements. How he'll spend his inducements, I have no idea. You think a wizard's going to be in play. He may even go for Slibley, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. He did well to beat the Wood Elves, the total turnovers. He did well there. But yeah, oh, man, I don't. I mean, this first time I've really had to look at this team, and I'm looking at it, and it's like, well, it's got nothing, absolute nothing. I mean, that's even probably got niggling injury. Yeah. You know, so I think it was Imedia said whoever wins his game will play ours away. And I thought, well, hang on a minute, he's got to get past Balding Guy. But I can sort of see what it means now because we're looking at this team. I mean, Balding Guy's a good player, but man, this team's poor. Yeah, Imedia player is saying he's waiting for Cass. I don't know where Cass is. This isn't good. We are way past the cut-off point here. In fact, here he comes! Da, 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 da. Box office. Calcium Cass is on his way. So, he's on his way. So the game will start soon. Right then, just to be on the fairness, let's have a quick look at the teams. Let's have a look at the guy who gets all the roles. And I can guarantee if I got roles like Triporus, I would be 10-time champion. It's only because he's incompetent. He's only ever won one. Let's have a look. Where's your team, Trip? Here they are. He's upgraded his 7 wives. I don't know what his 7 wives would be thinking of him coaching this team. I won't be too chuffed. There should be 7 divorces in the mail. But yeah, here it is. No frills. He likes his movement. He loves his movement. Look at this. Rolled 4 movements. Holy crap. He's obviously expecting Blodge's going to protect the AV7. He's gone for movement. I certainly don't have a problem with that. He's proven before that movement is great. But yeah, God, yeah. 1620 TV. Again, look at the team. It's a no-frill team. Coach has obviously done very well with them. And, yeah, it's interesting because, like, I am a big fan of Trippers when he plays Norse. Really big fan of him. But he seems to always crash out with them. And then he'll play something else and he'll either win the championship or he'll go close with them. It's crazy. Crazy how it happens. Decent team. Good coach, decent team. What's not to like? Maybe I'd like a few more blodge, but that's me being picky. And he is playing... Oh, he's playing a Necro, isn't he? This guy, I feel Imro's gone under the radar a bit. I've noticed he's very, very good in the ladder. He's done very, very well in the playoffs. And that's a big blow. His goals out. That's a huge blow. But what it does do with that guy being out, it does make him the lower TV. So he will probably be able to get a wizard, but could be completely nasty against AV7, especially with a fireball. It's a close one to call, this one. Really is. If this guy gets going, then this could be trouble. But he has got 3 tackle pieces. So I think this will be a tough call. I really do. It could go either way, that one. I don't know what the hell that says. That is just all mumbled upon my thing. Are they ready to start? I wonder. So we can get on to the game. Probably just replace a golem. Possibly. And he's here! Man games already from Calcium Cass, making his opponent wait. Have you no shame? He's trying everything today. 16, hey, mate. I'm amazed 10 people hardcore enough to listen to me while we've been waiting. Yeah, mate, it's alright, mate. We're only messing, Cass. We're only messing. If you can tell me what the inducements are, because I'm interested to see what happens, if there's any roster shenanigans, or he's going to go with the wizard or what, we don't know. But let me know when you're in the inducement phase, and we'll go on. Let's just have a look at the last two teams. 2 teams where I have great respect for both coaches. Gerdley, one of the best on the PS4, and obviously Team PS4. So if you think about it, we were talking very quickly about the Platform Cup. The Xbox obviously getting beat, losing 3-0 to the PC in the first week was a bit unfortunate because the results could have gone either way. But you know what? Team PS4. Right, this is the quarterfinals. And we have Dead Can Dance, That's our media player. He's Team PS4. Calcium Cass, Team PS4. Free SPP, Deadlier, Team PS4. So 3 of my 5 players are actually in the quarterfinal. So make no mistake, Team PS4 have got a class team for the Platform Cup. And, we're confident we can go all the way. Quickly, let's have a look then. Elves, Demented. What a superstar this guy is. Very, very bizarre not seeing him playing Wood Elves. I don't think he was too impressed the way he played Wood Elves the season before when he crashed out. He said he wasn't feeling like he was playing very well, so he's gone Dark Elves and he's done well. Bronze medalist, please. Are you on about... I mean, obviously it can't be PC because they have obviously won their thing. Let's be honest, Mercy. You guys are playing well, but hey, don't expect Team PS4 to help you win, mate. Seriously. My guys won't make them mistakes. That's what I keep telling myself when I go to bed. Free SPP. Bretonians. Goal of some Brits. Movement. Nan Blitzer. Wow. Strip ball tackle Blitzer. Side step agility 4 blodge Blitzer. Oh, some nice pieces. Super guard. Dirty player. Gotta love it. Only thing missing from this team is the postman. Or a Bernie dirty player. Sam. I don't know if he can cut it as a Bernie dirty player. I don't know. We'll have to see. Apart from that, it's pretty good. Bernard. Yeah, if he does well, I can surely claim that's me. And finally, his opponent, Wizard for Imedia. So he has done some sort of shenanigans. It'll be interesting to see what he dropped. It was a late drop, that was. He needed 10 XP to get that Wizard. We did say he probably will do that. Quickly find Demented. That Vampire team, they crashed out first round to my five game elf team. They was pretty decent. Give me 1 second, have a look. Yeah, that witch elf not missing. Oh, this is the key, isn't it? Number 5, he is awesome. But yeah, looks pretty good. Let's quickly have a look at the Vampire team then, and then it'll be almost time to finally get the game going. Yeah, big disappointment. It has to be said. There we go. Yeah. And nothing died in that game, so this was what he came in with as well. That was his team. So there you go. And I think he had about 7-8 re-rolls for the second half and overtime, but still couldn't get it done, unfortunately. Shagraf, great coach. Really is. But yeah, first round they went out, unfortunately. Right then, let's see if they're at pitch side, because obviously there's an inducement phase, and they are. So let's get over to it. I'm guessing. Yeah, they are slow, absolutely. I'm guessing he probably dropped a cheerleader or one of the coaches to get that 10k. That's what I would have done. We've already shown it, Trip. We've already shown your team. I may be able to Saturday Sunday morning. Yes, Trip. I am not at work. I might be able to do it. Yeah, that's nice, Sam. That is really nice. Yeah, Trip. I might be able to. Let me know. Keep reminding me, and I'll do my best, buddy. So let's have a look. I don't know who won the toss, to be honest. Well, Dwarfs will get first use of the ball. That we do know. There we go. I'll put these skills on what they've added to their normal skills. That seems to be more popular these days. It's less clunky. And you can see more stuff. So this is it. Who's going to win? Will Imedia set up a possible UC semi-final with Arzawayne, or will Calcium Cast finally get over the quarter-final curse? So just the one on the bench for the Undead, 2 for the Dwarfs. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, Dwarfs, do they need 13 players? This is how Cass rolls, though. This is how he plays, and it gets him success. I just think he could have dropped a Dwarf, gone with 12. He wouldn't have been able to get the Wizard. But then again, Cass has said time and time again he's not bothered about Wizards, so he'd rather have the players. And I can understand, because as soon as you start going 10, 9, 8 with a Dwarf team, you're in trouble. But obviously, well, where the hell's that gone? And look at Dead Can Dance do get the... oh, lovely! Look where the ball's gone! Wow! Perfect! In fact, he's like, hang on, I don't want the ball. So have a look later. Dead Can Dance 2 plus 1 for fame plus 1 coach assistant. So yes. And the runner's gone back, and I think this guy's like, I'm the better player, I don't want the bloody ball. What have I got the ball for? Interesting start. Because in a way, my first thing was like, bloody hell, great start for the Dwarfs. But now I'm thinking maybe not, because surely that guy was going to dirty play someone. Here we go. Oh man, that could have been a beautiful start for the Dwarfs. Tripperus is stunned. What a surprise. If there's a more useless name in PS4 Blood Bowl history, I have not seen it. I suppose, you know, he should be glad he's not dead. Also, interesting that the tackle piece is not on the pitch. Maybe he's thinking, you know what? He might have fouled him. I'll say him for the second half. It's interesting that we've seen a few defensive players not being set up on defence. It's a bit bizarre. Yep. Yeah, you give hope to everybody else, Trip. Oh, look at there you go, Benny shows it how you take a punch there, Trip. No stun for me. This is interesting. Dead player has the ball. So Imedia, he'll be extremely happy with that. Nothing really much happened there. And I do love seeing Imedia play Undead. He plays them extremely well. I was impressed that he beat Irish Round, who was many people's tip to win the full thing. I thought Irish Round would have gone all the way. But Imedia beat the opposite Undead coach. And yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how he goes. The 2 mummies are key. The 2 whites are key. Everything's key, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. But how is he going to play this? Don't forget, he outguards the Dwarfs. When something outguards Dwarfs, it's always a problem for the Dwarfs. It's going to be interesting how this plays out. Don't forget, it's 3 minutes for the playoffs. And the winner will be guaranteed at least €100, as well as a semi-final spot. So there's plenty to play for. Here we go then. The first movement has been done. The mummy gets himself stuck in there. I would be gobsmacked if we don't see Pal and White hit something here. I think, basically, here we go. Imedia. And, oh, not a good start there. And the problem is the way he's put the mummy is not in the best position, I don't think. I think he'd been better off hitting this guy. And at least he's not giving a free hit back. I'm not sure if I like that play. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I really hate that play. Because by the looks of it, he's going to leave this poor mummy by himself. You cannot lose a mummy. You cannot let him just get... I mean, look at that. He's going to go bang with that, bang with this. This mummy's in trouble. This mummy doesn't get any reinforcements. He's in trouble. So he's put that guy there. That helps to a certain extent. What's he going to do with this guy? Is he going to come and assist? Like maybe put him there or there maybe? Might be the best thing to do. Or even maybe there. I think the game. The thing is, if the dwarfs can take out a mummy, that would give him a huge chance of getting through. Obviously, where Imedia's got to be careful that while these mummies are on the pitch, I think he's slightly favourite. He's got a wizard, he's got the muscle, but he can't afford to lose these mummies. Cannot afford to lose them. This is the key piece. What's he going to do with this? To me, I know he doesn't want to lose them, but I would have been tempted to put him here. Because it's going to be 2 die uphill. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe he's thinking, you know what, if he clears this mummy, then I'll be able to get at least a 1 die on him, maybe. I don't know. He's obviously trying to play it safe. I don't like the fact that, you know, this mummy's been put in harm's way. Unless he's trying to sucker him for a wizard. But AV9 attrition very, very rarely happens. Interesting. Very interesting. Sure he's going to, yeah. I'm going to say, if he stand firms there, then I'll be just like, really? So he gets away with that one. Kaz thinks, you know what, I'm going to follow up. I've got guard. Is he going to risk the Troll Slayer? That'd be Leroy Jenkins' play. Surely, though, I mean, we're talking about this briefly. This guy here has to have the ball. The amount of times I do not see this guy with the ball. I think it's basically Cass just has him about, and then if you can hand it off to him, he will. But to me, you've got to give your best player with the ball, and he's definitely the best ball player they've got. But we'll see. Cass knows what he's doing. Here we go! And down he goes. Another armor break. This time, Sid on him Mouse is the one who's stunned. Oh, here we go. Bit of Troll Slayer in action coming up here with a mighty blow. Let's see what happens. Oh, armor holds. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good call. I think, personally. 2+ to hand off. I suppose the only... It'd be 2+. It'd be 2+ handoff is agility 4. The only thing I'd be slightly worried about is obviously some people don't like to give their best ball player the ball when there's a wizard in action. But my thing is this. He's AV9, so you'd have to be pretty unlucky if he got splattered. Xbox coaches will tell you, in last season's playoff against Glasshammer, his Case Warrior Armor 9 sure-handed guy was killed by a lightning bolt. Don't really know if Cass will remember that. You try not to remember stuff like that. But I think that's the right call to me. His 2 runners are not built to carry the ball. Let's be honest. He wants to get this runner stamping on stuff. Because they both have a free bribe, remember, from the stadium enhancement. Now, at the moment, Gimlick... What did I say, Gimlick? Imedia will be very happy the way this is going out so far. Here we go. Finally gets a POW. Now then. This is going to be interesting. Is he going to follow? It'd be interesting to see if he follows here. No, doesn't. He's not daft enough to follow. He's like, oh, I would have liked to pile on, but you know what? Dare play is free. Do I really want to give himself... I think that's a smart player. Some of the less experienced coaches would have piled on there, and then would have seen this little runner would have stomped all over him. So good play from Imedia there. And obviously with him being arm and as well, definitely more chances he wouldn't broke it. That's annoying. He will get more shots though. And now a tackle piece comes into play. Oh, how annoying is that? But he gets another chance of a tackle piece. I'm sure he was hoping for Bernie to be able to foul this guy. But it's not really that good of a foul, is it now? Will he still risk it with the Brab? I don't know. You feel like you don't really want to throw your Brab away, do you? The problem with Dwarfs is they're so slow. It's just dreadfully slow. Imedia, he's going to be delighted how this has started off. And here we go. Benny's going to have a kick in the face. And he's great doing shit like this. And there you go, Trip. That's how a champ stomps. And he risked it. And ref's like, I ain't sending him off. No way, Jose. And there's the first removal of the game. It was a risk. And I did say that the Brab enhancement might actually favour the Undead over the Dwarfs, and I think that just proved it there, because I'm sure he would not have stamped if he didn't have the Brab. And the first removal of the game. Oh, Cass is going to have to show his class here. I just don't like... If I'm the Dwarfs here, I'm like, oh my god, this is not going well. I just don't like what's going on. I've now lost a player. Didn't even ban the bloody Brab. He's got to get his runner in action. But the thing is, see, he could use a dirty player, foul somebody. The problem is he could regen, even if he did injure him. And that's disastrous. 4 players, none of them got it done. Oh, dear. Dice have not going his way. To be fair, the dice, both sides dice haven't really done anything yet, so both teams are getting bad dice. But we're going to see dirty player action surely coming in. Gotta be. Trippers is the one with the glass jaw. Gimlick's next to him. Oh, he's gone for Gimlick. Have a bit of that, Gim. Admin. Oh, just a stunt. I guarantee you, if you'd have hit Trippers, he'd have probably died right there. He fouled the wrong person there. Everybody knows Trip can't take a punch. So many times that name dies. So who's happy then? Whose side would you rather be on? I'll be honest, I'd rather be on the Undead team. They've got the numbers, they've got the whiz, the positioning's fantastic. I just like everything. And here we go, another punch to the face, and he's dead. You're gonna get hurt, son. He's dead. And Imedia, the opponent, he comes out and he says he's gone. He's gone. I can't save him. And that's the good thing about Undead. Necro. Look at that. That is huge. Because the Dwarfs lose a player, but the Undead gain a player. That is huge. I was just saying. I was just saying, I just like the way this is positioned by Imedia. Cass says this is shit. It is, man. It is. I blame Trip. And another one gets slapped. And the Undead are really starting to turn it on now. And all I will say, Cass, all I will say is you was in a bad way against Kemri. You was in a bad way against Kislev. You got through it, and you've got to just try and try and try. This game is not over. But yeah, it's not looking great. And here comes a blitz. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be nasty because Bernie, here comes Bernie. Everybody should have a Bernie Day player. You just know Bernie's going to go put his boot in here. Hey, Andy, all right, buddy. Ronald McDonald doesn't know. Cass still has his comebacks. They're still in fan form. But, yeah, I'm afraid Bernie might be giving you a beating here, Cass, unfortunately. He's going to be stamping, that's for sure. But the thing is, on the plus side, he does have a good bench, does Cass. I mean, he's got 2 players here, so it's not like, you know, it's disastrous. It's not great, let's be honest. He needs some removals himself. But we've seen a lot of worse situations. The problem with Dwarfs is they're so slow. That is the problem, isn't it? When you start losing pieces, when you're expecting the high arm to keep them in the fight, that is the problem. I mean, that dirty player foul was huge. Because more times than not, that fails. But this one, you would think, should work. So it probably won't. Here we go. Bernie having another stamp on. Here we go. Nice positioning as well. Oh, the dwarf takes it like a champ. He knows he can't go off that pitch. But it's nicely positioned for people who are quite new to the game watching this. That's a good position. He could have fouled anywhere. He brings him here to try and help his mummy out here. That's a nice positioning. At the end of the day, you don't want to lose your data player, but you'd rather lose your data player instead of your mummy. So, nicely positioned. But, I mean, Cast at least has his best player with the ball. And he tries a zombie. Wow, that's interesting. Bit of a zombie dodge. Didn't want him getting hit. Well, he got hit, but it was the floor wall hit him. Better than the mighty blow hit. Now then, what can Cass do? He's been... He looked like he's going out twice already in this playoffs. So do not count him out. Here we go. Strength 4 piece. Getting himself in. All it takes is to remove a mummy here. Especially block 1. Boom! Have a bit of that. Does not get it done. Saying that, you'd expect Armanan to hold up more times than not. It just looks like the Dwarfs didn't get the memo. He's making a play. He's had enough, and I don't blame him. Do not blame Cass at all for this. Oh, just pushes again. He's gone for the re-roll. He's really had enough. He wants to get that foul in. That's an interesting choice to where to put the ball. Oh, I'm sorry, the player. Sure, the player would have been more safer here. I think we might get to see Imedia go, "Wah!" and do that. Here comes the... Oh, he's going for the white. There we go. He's saying, look, Benny, I'm not after the bloody mummy. I want this bad boy. Oh, my word. And it doesn't foul. The foul doesn't work. And I'm getting my bloody words tongue-tied. Oh, no. Is that a controller just gone through the room and hopefully it's hit Trippers in the face? But this is what it's about, though. This is why finals are... I'm sorry, final. This is why championships are so hard to win. When you've got two coaches with similar ability, sometimes the dice are the things what decide it. Play Resident Evil. Oh, yeah, a bit of Resident Evil. I've got on virtual reality. Resident Evil. Not played it yet. But I do have it. When it's hard like this, I always look for the positives. So I'd be like, fuck's sake, man. Didn't even didn't even break armor. So I always look for positives. I'll think, you know what? The only positive is at least I didn't get At least I didn't get caught. I've still got the ball. You know, this is a long game. I've got 2 players on the bench. In fact, Rocker Multi has just said what I just basically said. Yeah, it is hard, Andy. It's hard, mate. It's hard. Really is. Because you can have the best team and you still get spanked. That's why it's Azos and people like Duke, full credit to them, to win 3. It's hard enough winning 1. But to win 3 is amazing. But I am a big fan of Imedia playing Undead. As I've said before, coaches get it with a certain team. Kaz gets it with Chaos, although he just played Dwarves very well. That's nice for... oh, no, he hasn't, because he hasn't got block. Oh, it's Pylon time! Pylon City on this Dwarf Runner. But good old Dwarf Runner, he's a bare knuckle champion, you know. He stays put. I mean, to be fair to Cass, this was a very late team he built as well. So he's shown his class to get where he has. And he's not out of it. We've seen Blood Bowl change so many times, haven't we? One way or the other way. This game ain't over. The problem is no fault of his own. He's have to go down the side. The Undead will like that because they've got 2 mummies who can come across. Is that Dare Play going to have a crack at the runner? It looks like he may do. Oh, this is ominous, isn't it? Here comes a Dare Player. Ben, he's having a lovely game. And here we go. He's on that runner. Have a bit of this in your face. Does it do anything? Well, you know what? He did break armor. But injury was no good. Yeah, but you can't really do that though, Trip, can you? You can't do that with dwarfs. And to be fair, it's hard. He's outguarded, he's outstrengthed, he's outnumbered. It's hard. And you're slow. He's going to have to use all his experience here, his Cass. It's not easy. Well, here we go. Could this be a good start for him? Armour 7 goal is getting slapped. And TGV Major is being KO'd. And that is a nice piece to get off the pitch. He would have preferred an injury, but you know what? Oh, and he's fallen over! The little fat fuckers fell over! Oh, he was going for glory! He was getting a bit excited, was that little fat fuck? Calm down, little dwarf. Do what you can do, and that's hit things. Don't start running off thinking you're Usain Bolt. One reroll left for Cass. But at least... Oh, lovely. The dodge comes in well there. That's a huge bit of dodging. Cass will give it his all, that's for sure. Cass will go down fighting. Talking about fighting, have a bit of this. Oh, now is he going to move or is he going to stand firm? He stands firm. Have another shot. He goes, you know what? All right then, I will have another shot. I'll tell you what, here comes some pain. And he does get some pain. Oh, Lord Gasamal, who he knocked out in the first round. He knocks out again in the quarterfinals. Cass loves knocking out Gas. There's a bit of mouthful for you. And all of a sudden, Cass is fighting back. That is another removal. That's 2 removals in this turn. That, if my maths are right, means it's Nan v Nan. And the Cass is fighting back. This is what I say. Never give in. This game can change. All of a sudden, he's not in that bad of a position. And I don't... Yeah, there's no babes in play, are there? So, you know, it's a 4+. Fireball time! Wow! A fireball has been used! And look at that! Not 1 got fireballed! 2, 1! Wow! Was that the time to use the fireball? Well, it doesn't matter. Because it hasn't worked. And now, this is going crazy. You know what he's trying to do. He was going to try and get in there with these guys. So you sort of get it. But why? Why use it now? UC are a great, fantastic group. But fuck me, they're fireballs. What the fuck was that? You didn't need to use it. I know why I used it, because I thought, you know, if I can knock a few of these guys down, I can bring in my ghouls and get the ball. But that ball could have scattered here, could have scattered there. It could have... Oh, just bad. Bad. You didn't need to use it. That was your psychology thing in your back pocket. You just burnt it. We said at the beginning of the show, pressure. How will both these coaches handle it? Yeah, people have said Imedia can panic. It doesn't handle pressure well. How will Cass be thinking after getting to this stage all the time? You know, Cass will be delighted with that. Do you know, horrendous use of... We see so many bad fireballs. Or panic fireballs. Robinho, you're absolutely right. He didn't have to use it. I know why he did, but I just... Why? It seems like, oh shit, he's knocked two more players out. He's going to burn up the side. I better use a fireball. Didn't need to. Let him get... I mean, here comes Bernie. Bernie's going to have to do some serious shit. And the ref says, you know what? Go on then. Alright, if you're going to pay me. Even the refs turned on him after that fucking fireball. That was an awful fireball. And like I said, never give in upon a game. Never give up. This game has turned. He was in such a good position, was Imedia. Why would you use the fireball there? I have no idea. We see a lot of bad uses of fireballs. I mean, 4+. You really had to hit 2 of them out of the 3. Poor fireball. We saw Gasamal crash out with a horrendous fireball. Will Imedia follow suit after another awful fireball? I think UC need to start talking to Arzuin. Arzuin, one of the best components of using a wizard. Oh, he's injured him! Arzuin is injured, and all of a sudden this game, and he's not coming back, and all of a sudden this game, is this the season Cass finally gets over the hump? It's all Cass now. The wizard has gone. A Mummy is out. The other one comes back on a 4+. And the Slayer is getting it done. Mr. Furious is furious. And, oh man, this is now... And we could be seeing the Seth as well. Seth's coming on as well. And all of a sudden now Cass is on complete control. And Media is throwing this game away. Oh, that helped. But a reroll comes in. That is huge because that is his last reroll. But he feels he's in such a powerful position. No wizard is left that he can burn that last reroll. And to be fair, it would have been next to the ball carrier as well, so maybe he had no option. But this just shows you little mistakes or bit of good fortune. The one die pow on the Mummy, well, knocked him out. And here's another pow! A Cinemouse is KO'd. This is getting to be a nightmare pretty quickly. And like we've said, if you had your wizard, you'd still have hope, but he wasted it. Maybe we should do a bloody YouTube video on how to use a wizard, because so many people use them badly. This game has turned. 4 players out, including... Sorry, 5 players out, because he's got one saved. He can still stop the drive, but he's going to have to play a lot better. And here we go. He needs this. He needs a removal now. Is he going to try and foul him? I think he will, yeah. I think he's going to probably put... If he's smart, he'll put this goal here, blitz with this guy on him, and then maybe bring him back around, maybe. The thing is, though, he has no rerolls left. Where is this guy going? This smacks of... Why would you put him there? That smacks of desperation. Oh, he's lost the plot. There is no... I know he's a blodger, but... Oh, man. Do you like that call? Oh, shit, yeah. He hasn't used his blitz, has he? I apologise. I apologise. Ben is losing the plot. Well, that's actually not that surprising, to be fair. But yeah, and he's got 4 rerolls, so this is going to get rerolled. There's no guard on that ball carrier. Here we go. He needs this. He needs this. He needs this. He gets it. He gets it. He's going down. Will the ball go out? He wants a good scatter, and Imedia pulls off a beautiful move. Holy shit balls. Have a bit of this. Oh, it's just a stun, is it? Oh, what do you do? Do you pile on? He does. He's going for it. He gets him. Holy shit! And there is no apothecary. The ball goes out. The ball thrown beautifully for the undead. Oh my god, I'm losing my shit right now. Wow, Imedia comes back. He was on the ropes. He's given Cass an uppercut. His best ball handler's out. Everything's going Pete Tong. What a game. This is why we love the consoles. It's one end to the other. He looked dead and buried on the zombie. And the zombie's going to try and... and the zombie's running. The zombie go. He picks the ball up. Holy shit, Gimlick has picked the ball up. And we've got a zombie running. Is he going to risk the GFRs? He's going to run. Whoa! Does he dare? Does he dare GFI? I think you got to, aren't you? You're going to get hammered if you don't. Run! Run, you little legs! He's got to surely GFI! You have to! You're going to get minced. Saying that, could he catch him anywhere? He probably could. I don't know. It's awkward, isn't it? Wow, what a game. He's gone for the GFI! He's made the best one! Gimlick the zombie! Oh, what do you do? Oh, he's gone for it! He's fell off it! Oh, lucky! Oh! You can't blame him for that. He was trying to run away. Oh, but he's still... I mean, he's got 2 10s. He could technically still score if he picks the ball up. So, I think that was the right play. I really do think that was the right play. Cass will be thinking, thank fuck for that. He's on the floor. Oh, wow. What a turnaround. What a game. Brilliant play from Imedia there. I got confused. I thought he'd use his blitz, but obviously he hadn't. Fantastic play from Imedia there. That's showing why he's so good coach. Holy shit. What a game. Yeah, because when he put this guy in here, I was like, what's he putting this guy in? He's going to get battered all over the place. Because I only thought, for some bizarre reason, I thought he'd only use his blitz. Oh, that's filthy. I'm sure Cass was thinking, yeah. And that is interesting now because, look, this guy, maybe he didn't have to. Maybe he didn't have to do that GFI, but would have Cass, I don't know. This zombie, it's still on, you know. It's still on. Because don't forget, he has no rerolls. Oh, there we go. Back to the beating. Oh, look at it. It's Tripperus going bye-bye, Trip. Dear me, what a useless waste of space that Tripperus is. Go back to your wife, son. Oh, this is interesting. Wow, I didn't see this coming. But we know why, because he's going to use his blitz to go after the zombie. Clever play. If he can get rid of official... Nah. No wonder he went for this guy. Cass and official have history. And there we go, another one knocked out. And all of a sudden now the dwarfs are fighting back. Look at this. There is a lot of knockouts here. There is no babe in play. He does have 3 coming back here, though. Oh, the JFI works. Gotta keep him there. Yeah. There's no way there's no way JFIing twice there. Oh, and the runner now! A bit of Buffon! He gets slapped as well! Well, you know why that is, don't you? It's because you didn't spell my bloody name right. That's why that happened. See, you should have had another F in there, Imedia, and he would have kept on the pitch. Right then, so, this is bizarre. Because if there's no TD here, I don't know, I think, you know what, with 6 KOs and 1 injured, this might be disaster for Imedia anyway. They are, absolutely, Andy. And he's got no babe because he dropped something to get the wizard. Well, obviously worked out extremely well, didn't it? How many times do you see scummed wizards fail? Yep, that's what happens, Gedley. When you're a part-timer, you miss shit. Beautiful play. Absolute beautiful play from Imedia, that. Well played, sir. Yeah, wizard was atrocious, Gedley. Serious just in the chat now then, buddy. And he picks it up! This zombie Gimlick! I can be your hero, baby! Tell you what, if he scores... I mean, the good thing for Cass is this dwarf does have dodge. Now then, how far is he away? Oh, you've got a GFI, haven't you? Got a GFI. Could he not GFI? Was it as far as he could go? Oh, wow. This is bloody huge. Hey, Jesty, when you going to get back in the announcer's booth? Come on, Jesty. It's been too long. Man, this game's been amazing. This is why I love... I mean, PC matches might be as exciting as I don't know. But fuck me, we get some great... Just get some great games, don't we? This is great play from Cass. He's got the Brab still. Doesn't want to roll a 1 if he gets caught, though. Yeah, injured mummy. Yeah, the Troll Slayer got rid of him. Here we go. This is key. This is huge. Here we go. Oh, he gets him. Oh, he got him all right. Ball is a card bounce for Cass as well. Oh, but the J5 fails. Oh, man, this is huge. Can they? I'm sure this can still score, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. It's all down to this guy. He can score. He's going to take some doing, though. And there is tackle in play. And he fails, but he does have the reroll. And it's a 2+ as well. Wow. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. A 2+, 3+ lets him down. The zombie showed the goal how it was done. And half-time, it's 0-0, and these knockouts are huge. Well, the one for the Dwarfs is fine. These are what matters. That is good. His 4 positionals come back. Yeah, understandably serious. Your family obviously quite clearly comes first. And, yeah. The key thing for, and the best thing for the neutral is all the positionals came back. What could have come back for the undead. So, you know, all they've got missing is 2 Trippers and Cinemouse. See, Benny came back. But Trip, yeah, he's going to have a snooze for the rest of the game. So, man, what a game this is. What a game. This is awesome. I love it. I did. I called it. Saying that, a lot of people called it. That was horrendous play from the Chorfs, wasn't it? I was like, what's he doing? We told how great the PC Master Race is. And he did that, didn't he? Yes, they do. That KO was huge. They do have the one extra. So, I mean, like I said, it's a bit awkward because obviously Imedia gets the ball. So, 0-0, you'd expect Imedia. Imedia's lost his Brab. The key thing is, though, Bernie Buffon. I don't know how you pronounce it. I really don't know how you could pronounce Buffon. Because you spelled my freaking name wrong. Buffon, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to try and brab Serious Jest into trying to do the final, maybe. Maybe if we put enough pressure on him. But it's good to see you back, buddy. It's good to see you back. And I hope your little one's well. Now then. Be interested to see how Imedia plays this. It's you talker, is she serious? But she's a girl, you know. Girls, you know, you wait until she's a teenager. Crikey. Yeah, you're gonna be like me under the bed, aren't you, Jess? All the night time. Well, it's Blood Bowl again here, and it's an exciting bit of killing that. Yeah, I know that, buddy. Got in trouble with the missus again. Don't know what it was. Yeah. Make sure you got a good lawyer. Yeah. He looked at my daughter. He deserved to die. She's only 25, for God's sake. Oh, changing weather. Let's see where the ball's gonna bounce. This is going to be interesting. This could go either way. Now then, I suppose, being captain, obviously, using one of Cass's things, is the Undead really needs some sort of... Oh, that's interesting. What's all this about here? What is all this about? Hey. Have a bit of this. Nope. That didn't work. Yeah. But the thing is, though, Jess, I hope people respect I could have been murdered live on Twitch. The amount of times my phone would ring live on TV, and he got so famous that people were like, "Oh shit, it's got real." Benny's missus has rang a mobile phone to the bat phone downstairs to tell Benny to shut the fuck up, or I'll rip his head off. Yeah, the amount of times. It'd have been safer me being on the front line in Afghanistan or something. It'd have been a lot safer than reporting sometimes, streaming at 1 a.m. For definite. So here we go then. He needs something happening here. Here we go! Oh, and he didn't follow up. The ringer is stunned. Duran. Oh, Duran's back. He won in the first half. Problem is, though, Ben is going to have to come round and stamp on this guy now. That was the risk of blitzing with this guy. Because if he didn't blitz with this guy, he could have blitzed this guy out the way. And then they all could have had a right beat up on this guy. I don't know really why he did that. Because I don't think he was in position to come down the side at all. And you don't really want to be doing that against dwarfs. You want to be pulling dwarfs left, right, and centre. Yeah. No, where's he? Oh, okay. I would have thought he would have gone there. And then come fouled with this guy. I wonder if he's worried about fouling because he's one play down and this guy is stunned. So maybe he won't. This isn't. Oh, this is. Yeah. Where is he going? Here he goes. He's going to go for a jog down. Yeah, I can sort of get why he didn't foul there, to be fair. This goal, though. Name and shame this goal. Who is it? I can't. What the hell name's that? Whoever this goal is needs shooting. He could have won it. He could have won the first half with that touchdown. 2+, 3+. Couldn't even do that. And then you got a zombie picking the ball up, dodging and all sorts. Gotta be annoying that. But like I said, Cass has found a way to keep himself in this. Imedia was on top, then he blew it. Cass was on top. No. Where's he going? He's like, you want the ball? You want the ball? Come and get it. Yeah. This is going to be. Oh man, this is going to be tough. There's so much hype for this game because obviously Imedia and Cass do not get on. I think it's safe to say. I'll rephrase it. Cass doesn't get on with the Imedia player. I think Imedia player is pretty, easy sort of personality. Yeah, I know. It's like, come and get it. I got donuts. There we go then. Gimlick, who was almost a hero in the first half, he gets a slap for his troubles. Dwarfs are like, you know what? Oh, I stand corrected. I was going to say the dwarf's going to stay back and say, you know what? We'll wait for you to make a move, but you know what? He's getting that guard in there. This is interesting, this game. I had so much things about it. I mean, Cass, how many times has he got to this stage? One game away from winning the money, and he's crashed out every time. Can this be the season? And the thing is, if he was to get past this game, it wouldn't surprise him if he went all the way to the final. The bad thing... Oh, here comes a foul. He's got the brabs. It's a free shot. Red on Gimlick. And he's gone. The ref ain't liking it, though. Regen, that's good. Ref says, oh, hang on a minute. We're not having that. Oh, okay, fair enough. If you're going to pay me, I'll let it go. 11v9. And the almost zombie hero of the first half is gone. It's now 11v9. And, oh, dear. UC fans slightly starting to worry a bit now. Only the 3 goals as well. Oh, this. I mean, it is interesting how he plays this. Don't forget, the mummy with block is the one that is out. Just a badly hurt, though. So he would be back for the next round if they got through. Right, okay. He's going to try and make a cage. That means... Well, you say it shouldn't be a problem, but... I don't know. I mean, dwarfs, right. Dwarfs aren't fast. But... I don't know. I don't like the way this is going for the undead. Unless they get some removals. Imedia is a class act, so, he knows what he's doing, but... I think if I'm the undead, I'm going to think, you know what? I'm down on numbers here. I've got to make sure that worst case scenario, I get to overtime. He needs removals, though. Desperately needs removals. Because at the moment, he's in a bit of bother. That mummy, losing that mummy is huge. Now, is this ghoul got a potato down here? Wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But it does leave this open. That's your problem. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, let's see, he's going to move there. No, he's going to go for this guy. Oh, I don't. He's re-rolled it! Why would you re-roll that? Oh my god! Why would you do that? Wow! What an error! Oh, wow! I mean, it was a risky play because if he ended up being with him, there was a chance of getting around the back. So when he pushed him, I thought, well, you know what? You can still reposition back here and protect your ball carrier. He then bends a reroll. A reroll. We saw in the Platform Cup yesterday when Glasshammer for the Team Xbox against Team PC burned that reroll into double skulls, what basically cost him a touchdown when he was in control. Man, that's a huge error. Huge error. I mean, even if it had powered him, what exactly? Oh, God, this could be the turning point of the game. That's big. That is big. Castro very nicely goes, you know what? I ain't wasting my reroll. I'm looking at overtime and penalties. He doesn't need to push it. If it had got rid of that guy, though, this was definitely on. The dodge and blitz was definitely on. Because he has a strip ball wrestle piece. He could have moved him out the way. He could have come through. Imedia has been very, very fortunate there. Extremely fortunate. Cass is just grinding this down now. Oh, that helps. Oh, what happened there? He pressed the wrong button. It's all going on. Cass is shitting in chat. Wow, that could be huge. Is there a way where Imedia can get the ball to this guy? Because if he can, there's a chance of breaking through. But he can also blow up in his face as well. That is huge. Glasshammer in the battle of the console, in the Platform Cup, he full time was 1-1. It went to overtime. Glasshammer won the toss, but could not get it done in overtime, and he lost on penalties. So in the Platform Cup, what basically is a cross-platform competition played on the PC. It's PC 3, Xbox 0. So PC have won the first series in week 1. The Xbox guys are playing for pride in the last 2 games. The big guns of the PS4 play week 2 against the Xbox, and then week 3, PS4 guys will play the PC guys. Where are we going here? Double skulls! Wow, he's down to 1 reroll, and that is why you don't vanity reroll. Duran messed up big time, and he's down to 1 reroll now. This is getting. You know why he did it? Because he wanted to free his diving tackle piece. So I get why he did it, but he was playing well, Tatar the Russian. He's gone the other way. He's going this way. He's keeping away from the runners. Wow. Okay, that's a bit risky. It'll be interesting where he's going to put this guy. He has got guard all over the place. Will he risk using the mummy with no reroll? That is interesting. Don't like that. I think I'd have had to base up there. But then again, he does have guard. He's got guard. So yeah, fair dues. That is huge. That was huge from Lord Gasselman, sorry. That puts the guard beautiful. And all of a sudden, he's locking this down very nicely. Does Imedia. Now, does he risk trying to dodge the white? I think he's going to try and dodge something. He might try and dodge the goal. That Ben reroll, though. Yeah, I wasn't so impressed with his offense, but his defense I was really impressed with. Really impressed. I mean, he played really well, did well, Satar. I just didn't like his team build, especially Mighty Blow over guard. I think if he'd have gone guard, he would have probably won it in normal time. It was a good game. But like to Xbox have been really good. They've been competitive in all 3 games. They just haven't got it done, have they? There's key plays in all 3 games where Xbox made a slight error. Oh dear, talking about errors, have a bit of this. I would have tried to dodge that, I'll be honest. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Ronaldinho. I think quite a few people have said that, but obviously some of the Xbox guys getting very defensive. Oh dear, have a bit of that, TGV Major. He's injured, and that's what happens when you try and hit things. See, this is, to me, I don't know about you guys here. He had a goal and he had a white. The dwarfs are too slow. He didn't need them over there. Surely he would have been better trying to dodge them round here. Try and do something to slow these runners down or something, instead of doing what he did. Oh yeah, Mull, Duck, Jimmy Fantastic, Well Satar, and Bleeding Hippie. The PC team is an elite team of 5. But yeah, Robino, I was so gutted for Blade. He really threw it away. Big time. I thought thing was a bit unlucky. Gnome Slayer, but again, he left his ball carrier wide open to Bull Sentinel. You can't do that. And Glassam had plenty of chances. And when you play against the best players, making errors like that, you're going to get punished. You might get away with a few things like that against lesser players, but against the elite, you're not going to get away with that. I don't know where Undead are going to go here. I honestly thought he was going to come down this end. I mean, people say, oh yeah, well the runners were down here. But the thing was, going this way, the runners were going to reposition anyway. Yeah. The numbers is really starting to take its toll on the Undead here. And they've only got 1 reroll. I mean, is there any tackle in the area? There's a wrestle piece in the area. And a strip baller. I mean, if you're Imedia, do you try and go back and try and play for overtime? I mean, that's what you got to look at. Because I don't know. I think if it goes down here, he's going to lose the ball. You know, he's not. I would have definitely gone this way. You had more protection down here. Yeah, he can. I don't know what he's going to do here. See, he's down to 1 reroll as well, and I mean, like I said, that vanity reroll, it was a crazy play anyway, but to use the reroll, Now he's only got one left. He's not in a good spot. I don't know what he's going to do. I'll be honest. And the problem now is, when you're in desperation, you do stuff like this. Giving away free hits to a mighty blow when you're on the armor 8 ain't great. But he feels he has to hold as many back as possible. This wrestle strip ball guy would be the guy I'd be worried about. Because most times than not, he's going to get the ball down. Oh, man, this is tough. I can see why he's done that. But someone's still going to have to tag this tackle piece. Yeah, it can be. Here we go. Is he going to try and punch his way through? There we go. God, would he have loved? I'm sure he'd have loved an armor break there. Now where are you going though? Something has to tag this. Something has to tag that. And you didn't even think even that. He's not in a good spot, is he? Let's be honest. You'd think. Oh, he's GFA'd! And he's rolled a 1! No rerolls for the full game unless he wins 1 on kickoff. Oh man, this does not look good at all. That is huge though. The white comes massively big there. That is a huge, huge play. He really needed that. Boy, did he. Boy, that was big. That reroll hurts. That reroll really, really hurts. It's going to be now or never for Imedia. If he doesn't score next turn, you'd think his hopes of getting through have gone. If he scores, he's got a chance, obviously, of going through. But this next one is key. This is huge. No. But I sort of... That is helpful. It's got a reroll, so everything's on the table. Everything is on the table here for calcium. Oh dear. Oh, it said Dave is injured and he will not regen. Oh, oh man. He's losing way too many players. Oh, 1 dice. 1 dice. Wow. Which way's Cass gonna go? There is plenty of options he can do here. Oh, he's gonna go this way, is he? Wow. I don't know if he'll... I don't know if I like this, Cass. 2+ dodge. He hasn't got a reroll, though. He doesn't have a reroll. Thing is, can this guy get through with diving tackle? It's a 5+. That's the problem. Yeah, I was looking at the the dodge or a one die with the runner. You could have died. What? Oh, skull over here! Boom! And a KO! This Duran gets it done. Yeah, I mean, you could have tried this with wrestle, one die, got him down, you had your Troll Slayer you could have blitzed. That's the other thing I'd have been looking at. We were having wrestle. It's 2+ to keep him in the game. 2+. If you ever wanted a 2+, it's now or never. He's failed so many 2+s with this guy. There's no diving tackle on this guy. But there is tackle on him. You're at that point where if you're Imedia now, you know what you have to do. You don't want to do it, but you have to. And we can go back to was it the second turn of the half when he ridiculously used a reroll. If he didn't waste that reroll, he'd have it now. And all of a sudden there'd be a 2+ with a reroll. And you'd have dodged it by now, because you'd be like, yeah, I'm alright with that. But you have no reroll because you bent it. And this is a key thing for people who are learning the game, or people who want to get better. When you get to the playoffs, especially the second half, don't bend rerolls when you don't need to. Because then you get in this situation where a reroll now, he is praying he's got a reroll. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do the dodge, but he has to. If you'd have freed your Troll Slayer, you'd have got 2 die. Yeah, Satterfield, the first reroll he used was crazy. The other 2, fair enough. No problem with the other 2. Oh, and he gets it! Wow! He gets it! That is huge! Wow! I always think you can tell the temperament of a coach. We knew exactly what he was going to do there, but he just didn't dare press the button. He knew that game all depended on that one dice. If he rolled a 1 die, it was game over, and the chances are Cass would win the game. To be fair, I mean, you're saying there's no just simple, but are you on about there's no justice there? Because at the end of the day, I think Cass played the wrong play there. He played ultra safe. Now, if he was agility 3, no problem with it. Because you think, yeah, tackle, no rerolls, a lot better chance. Me personally, I'd have had a 1 die with the runner with wrestle. Because there's a good chance you could have got him down. Then I would have blitzed with a Troll Slayer. If that had failed, then I would have dodged with a Longbeard. But again, I mean, what was that? That wasn't an agility 1 Longbeard, was it? Because I think, has he got a agility 1 Longbeard by any chance? Yeah, it's always hard. I mean, like I say, as much as I'm like, oh well, that's you know, it is hard, and it's so much easier for us to just sit here and say, oh well, that shouldn't have happened, or he could have done this, or he could have done that, because it's easier. When you're in the game, hell, it's terrible, isn't it? Was it this guy? Right. If it was him, then he did the right thing in that respect. Because that would have been a 5+. Even though, oh yeah. Yeah, if it was into the 1 dwarf, I would have just liked, I mean, I don't like 1 die blocks, but I don't really think there was anything bad that could have happened if he'd have tried it with his runner. 1 die block, rolls a skull, fair enough, but he's dodging on a 2+ anyway, isn't he? Where if the runner had got the goal down, then his Troll Slayer with the, I think it was with the J5, would have got a 2 die on the ball carrier. That would have been the play, in my opinion. But, you know, we've got a game on. 4 turns. It can definitely be done. And don't forget, There's no re-rolls for... Well, we say there's no re-rolls. Let's see what this does. Perfect defense! Oh, he loves that! Bit of perfect defense, and Cass has his hands in his head saying, why, Nuffle? Why? I've been good. I bet no re-rolls. I played extremely well. And Nuffle, you are not helping me. I've done everything right, Nuffle. Why? Interesting thing now is how will Imedia defend this? While that's going on, I'm going to go make a drink. Get my Chernobyl kettle working overtime. Question is, can the Dwarfs score? They've got the rerolls. But remember, they have lost their best ball carrier. The movement, was it 6, agility 4, Dwarf Blitzer. He is out for this game. Will return next game if they get through. I am in the kitchen making a drink, so I don't know what's going on, so my apologies if it's all kicked off. But I need a drink. Right, let's see what's happening. Probably missed nothing. Yeah. Thing is, as well, he got all his knockouts back as well. Did Imedia, and the Dwarfs didn't. But to my knowledge, unless I've counted it wrong, it's 10 against 10, isn't it? So nobody has advantage regarding the players. And this is why sometimes it can get really hard playing Dwarfs, because it's so slow. I mean, is there? Can we see maybe the Undead go in column? You know, against Dwarfs? He only has to hold out for 4 turns. Wouldn't be the worst ploy. Obviously, the Dwarfs, they desperately need removals right now to make it a lot easier. First one doesn't work. Second one, try and get rid of the Gimlick he'll try this time. Nope, doesn't work. What a game this has been. This has been a fantastic game. It's been brilliant. Don't forget, the winner gets €100 guaranteed just for winning this game. Could win a lot more, but they'll be guaranteed. So there's more pressure. A semi-final spot for grabs. There's cash, real hard cash for the winner of this game. Can Cass get it done? That's a good start. The ball carrier gets the ball. No fumble fingers this time from this guy. Oh, and Bernie's going to get it. Have a bit of this, Bernie. Oh, have a bit of this. Can Bernie hold the punch? Sure can. It's not like that trip. If that was Trip, he'd have been knocked out by now or dead. I mean, this has been horrid, hasn't it? I mean, it's a funny game because I like both coaches. I think Cass... I mean, out of the two teams, I don't think Cass really has made much of a mistake at all. I think Armedia's made a lot more mistakes, but it's Imedia who's in the lead. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he'll join me or not. He might let us know. But I don't really... Cass hasn't really made a mistake and he's 1-0 down. That's how cruel Blood Bowl is. Any questionable player has been from Imedia. But the thing with Imedia, he has put in a few really nice players as well. The blitz on the ball carrier first half was a good one. The switcheroo just did enough down here. All right, Cass. Yeah, the misclick. Yeah, I did against you on the Xbox. So I'm just as bad. Selected memory on what? Trippers, you do talk crap sometimes. And that's something from me saying that. Yeah, that's it. It's a high-pressured environment as well. Like, for instance, you would not pile on here. And he goes and piles on. That guy would have been better stood up than being on the floor. But he gets rewarded for it. He didn't break armor the first time as well. That makes it even worse. And this sometimes, if you're cast, you're like, oh my god, that was so the wrong move. Right, you knocked him down, that's great. Now you stay on your feet because that's the smart move. But you haven't broke armor, but you're going to pile on anyway. That is a horrid move. You're trying to defend. That Wyatt needs to be up here. Not on the floor, but the dice get him out of shit. Don't like that at all. But now, the dwarfs will be able to tag the white. I just didn't like that. Yeah, Trip talks bollocks a lot. Yeah, he does. That's what I said. I talk so much shite, but he beats me on that. The goal pulls back a bit. This mummy's left. I mean, this mummy one-on-one. I suppose it shuts down that side for now. But he's not going that way. I think Cass has done really well here. I mean, you got break tackle on this mummy. So you could have repositioned him. But unless Imedia thinks he's going to go down this in a switcheroo. It's very hard for a dwarf team to switcheroo. The amount of times I have had my opponent biting on something, but then can't switcheroo because I'm dwarfs, I'm so slow. Here comes a removal, is it? No, it's just it's not Trip again, is it? No, it's Cinemouse this time. Here we go. This game, the white's on the floor as well. Boom, have a bit of that. It's now or never, isn't it? He's got his rerolls though. That's huge. Oh, here we go. Trippers is injured. Well, what a surprise. He won't regen. It's Trip. The biggest glass jaw in the game of Blood Bowl is injured again. Why people keep calling their guy Tripperus, I have no idea. Because all he's good for is dying or injured. That is a big, big thing there, though. That is huge. Jesus Christ, Trip. Your guys never can take a punch. But it's funny, though, isn't it? Because technically, you know, going into the fluff a bit, there is certain names what fucking jinxed. Gimlick, fuck me, he never does anything for me. Tripperus, terrible name for me. Mercy Flush gets good stats for me, but never does fuck all. But then you have people like the Serious Jester Mandidi. When I have them as my dwarf blitzers, fuck me, they kick ass. Deadly is probably my luckiest name on coaches. He's always been a good name for me, Deadly. Where is the runner going? Where do I go? See, the problem is alright having a strip ball wrestle runner. I like the piece, but the problem is when he's got the ball, both down mean he loses the ball. So, but he hasn't really got much he can do. I like the composure though from Cass here. Although, danger, Will Robinson. Gimlick was the hero, or almost the hero in the first half. He has a potential one-die block on a wrestle piece. Me, I'd be taking that every day of the week, even on a Sunday. I'd get whatever you got to do here, do this first, and then you're praying. But again, no rerolls. His reroll management has been awful. Again, that could... Because the thing is, if you get the ball loose here, it could slow it down. If you get a lucky armor break as well, that could win you the game. Yep, he's going to try and hold them up. Here comes Bernie. Go, Bernie. Go, Bernie. This is the piece. This piece here. Whoa, where are we going? Whoa, back over here. Hey, he's doing a trip. Boink. Let's saying that was probably safe as you got, I suppose. Depends what he does with this guy. Nice. What do you do with the side stepper though? That's the thing. Do you? Because if you mark him up, because he could be the potential handoff. Yeah, I like that. I think I would have done that as well. Because if you'd have marked him up, then this guy would have probably just pummeled your agility 4 piece anyway. So at least this way, you know you've got potential shot, whatever happens. This guy's obviously gonna... I don't know. Here we go. Pardon me. First GFI's good. Second GFI though, no! Let's reroll! No, we can't reroll because we burnt our rerolls doing silly shit. Reroll management is key in games like this. Gimlick, like I said, cast name for me. He really, and ironically, when I have him in my teams, he does roll a lot of ones for GFRs. That's why I very rarely will use Gim. Also, as well, another piece as well I'd like to catch up. I try to not knock Imedia because I love Imedia. I think he's a great player. But that piling on with the white was ridiculous because that white now could have been up here. Could be anywhere up here, ready to jump on that runner. Yeah, whatever. That is not even worthy of a response trip. You know? All I will say is I've made the money more times than most people. True, I don't have a championship, but I've made the money more times than a lot of people on Blood Bowl. More than probably you, Trip, to be fair. Although you do have a championship. So, you know, that can never be taken away from you. But let's get back to the game, though, because this is now very, very important. So he can do these GFRs because he has 3 rerolls. Oh, of course, yeah. You won it when there was no money involved. Fuck me, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, so you haven't even made any money, Trip. What are you talking about? Go back to your corner. Come back to me when you won some money. Here we go. Hey, why not? Let's just dodge with a dwarf. Might as well. Oh, that's lovely. Looks like we're going into overtime bar Miracle. Wizard was wasted. Wizard would be good here. Reroll could have won the game down here. Let's be honest, Imedia, as good as he has, he's made some critical errors in this game. And now Calcium Cast looks like he's going to make him pay, rightfully so. He's got to play smarter than this in the Platform Cup. Does Imedia, otherwise he's going to get bummed. Is there anything he can do? Is there a 1-die block on here? Probably. If he's not got... Has he got guard? He hasn't, has he? Yeah. You're thinking down here, Ori. You're thinking, come around here, go there, and then hit. Problem is, though, no reroll. Tackle stops the dodge reroll. And what if he injures his player going into overtime? All these are risks he's got to weigh up. Very smart play. He's going to come the other way. It's a harder dodge, but he does get the built-in reroll. It becomes this way. And that's what he's going to try and do. He's in! What that block? It's wrestled, so you're going down! The wrestle, where's the ball going? It's not a great scanner! Wow! And there we go, Mr. Furious is injured, he's a strength 4 Tron Slayer. How bad is it? Oh, it's not bad. Panic over. But, so he will be back for the next game if they can make it. But now this gets a bit more awkward. Absolutely a better play. Because we was looking at the other side. But that was the better play. I don't know. It's not too bad, maybe not, but... Got to go pick the ball up there, 3+. He'll have to clear this guy. So it's not horrendous for Cass, but now he's going to have to make rolls. And when you make rolls, this is when bad things can happen. Right, first thing's out the way. All comes down to picking the ball up now. Yep. Depends if you want to do the GFRs or 3+. Let's have a look. Ball's picked up. No, he's got handoff. Yeah. Here we go. Handoff is good. We're going to overtime. Look at that. Didn't even make it squeaky bum time, did he? Didn't even make it squeaky bum time. Go on, you're a dare player, you know. You want to put a foul in there. What's he doing? What's he doing? What was that in aid of? Oh, he's going for a blitz! Why? Oh my. No. Going for the dirty player. Why? Oh man, I don't like this. I don't care if you got a reroll. But yeah, I'm going to take them all day of the week. Benny's going to take them. You ain't getting me with that. Although he is a bit more weaker because he didn't spell my fucking name right. Fuck me. Yeah, that could have been horrible. Because even if he'd have double skulled there, he'd have lost a reroll. Yeah, what? Trip, where are you on this pitch? Where are you on this pitch? Oh no, you're not on the pitch, are you? Because you're a little bitch, you got injured. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever, Trip. Whatever. I don't like it, Cass. Don't like it. Not like it. Not like you give a fuck. I didn't like it. I know what he's trying to do. But well played, sir. Well played. It's 1-1. Overtime. Here we go. No. Oh, he's still out, that guy. Oh, God, look at that. It's like waiting in a doctor's surgery. It's all about who gets the win of the toss. Who's got it? Oh, the Dwarfs have the ball. So, what we got? We have 9 Dwarfs. 9 undead, is that right? Yeah, 9v9. Wow. Cass, it's all to lose for Cass. Defense blitz. Defense blitz. Watch out for that. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I agree, serious. Cass has made no errors at all. No errors I can think of. Hey! You say shut the fuck up. I'm telling you. Watch out for the defense blitz. Yeah. You've got to be careful. I wouldn't be lining all my players up right here. I've seen it happen so many times. Gotta be careful. Whew, 9v9. It's gonna go all the way down. No. Kickoff event's gonna be interesting. There's plenty we can do. I have a pretty decent record in overtime now, to be fair. I play so much overtime, I get used to it. Can't believe. Look at that. Tripper's making homophobic comments in chat. It's got to be at least 10 season. Oh my god! I did! Oh, I said, watch out for the blitz! I said, watch out for the blitz! You know what? There's so many times I see blitz in this situation on various platforms that I now... Well... Yeah, rest in peace your ears, yeah, oh yeah, I'm loud. Did you dog bra? Man, but the thing is... Oh... Yeah, trip. Now then. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's awkward, isn't it? You're damned if you do, damned if you do, whatever setup you have. You're damned if you do. But I thought, you know what, Cass, I better make you aware of it because we see this a lot. We see a lot of these. The good thing is, as Tripper's just pointed out, there's not much speed in that back line. But there's enough to... I mean, to be fair to Cass, the good thing is the ball went this side. And the goals are set up at that side. I think, really, Imedia wanted the ball to go this side, to be fair. It'd have been a lot more... Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine, Cass. That's totally fine. But I've seen it so many times, I just think, gotta maybe drop another one or two down. But I think he's... I think the ball being on this side is fine. If it was that side, I would have been more concerned. If it was me. And I don't know where this guy's going. He's off on a jolly, this one. He's going to try and blitz through here, I presume. This is huge. Gets it. And the thing is as well now is, because he's got no rerolls, all these players are huge risks. So here we go. The goals are coming through. Imedia, nice place there. Benny Buffon, or however you pronounce the name, he's going to tag that guy. Fair enough. The problem is he's not going to be able to tag every single one of them. But the pressure is on. I mean, you got to. I mean, look, I like both coaches, but you got to feel sorry for Cass. It just seems like Nuffle is saying, look, you want to win this? You got to bloody earn it. Because every time, it just, I don't know, it just feels, I don't know. They just keep throwing everything at him. And to be fair to Cass, he's answered every problem. He is a bit like Rocky, isn't he, Cass? He's getting beat up by Drogo all the time, but gets back up for more. He should have got beat by the Khmer and somehow got out of that. He got out of a 2-0 deficit against Kislev. He's really not done nothing wrong in this game, but again, Nuffle says, here are Imedia, I'll give you another chance to win the game. The ball is hit, and that's a terrible bounce for the Dwarfs. But you know, this is what you've got to do, isn't it? You've got to go through trials and stuff to get to the promised land. You know? Oh, we're up here. I mean, he's free up 2 dwarfs here, so that's good. And I like that he's getting them moved first, just in case anything freaky happens. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, man. Yeah, I can see why reroll. I can definitely see why reroll that one. But again, no reroll, so it'll be 3+ dodge straight up. Obviously, he can use a dodge as well because both these dwarfs have got show hands, so all good there. Lovely, gets the ball. That is key, obviously. Oh no, but there's a failed GFI! Oh, and he's injured him! You're having a laugh, mate! 2+? Man! And another twist! Another twist! And Tripp is trolling again! Tripp is having a troll at everybody. He's trolling Cass. He's trolling Benny. He's throwing homophobic comments in chat. Deary me, has Tripp got no shame? Maybe Tripp should be a troll. Or coaches, Underworld coaches, name your troll Tripperus. Be interesting to see what he does. Now, Andy, that is awesome. Scarblow. Oh, the Dodgers go through. Oh, and he's gone for the J5 and he's been knocked. Oh, my words. That could be the game right there. Wow. That's gotta be it. That's it. Surely. Yeah, I thought he was tagging him. I honestly thought he was tagging him. Scared. I was like, oh, he's tagged him. Right, okay, he's going to try something else now. But he didn't. He went for it, didn't he? It's not the worst play. But again, no rerolls come back to bite him. And again, he can't get this sidestepper down. Sidestepper's got to go backwards now. You can't bait yet. That's the right play. Oh, man. That was huge. That was huge. The runner is running. Wow, what a play that is. I mean, that was his best goal as well. He will have comfort that this guy... Oh, God. Oh, it's a skull! He goes straight for it as well. He's having none of that. One reroll left. The reroll's getting burnt now. But you know, the other team's got 0, so he can do it. Where's he going to go? He's going to try and give some support this way. I don't think he's going to J5 this, though. Dauntless comes in big. No, it doesn't. It's skull time. And oh, man, this is a crazy game. There's a potential free up on the white. But again, it's risky with no rerolls. This guy's free. God knows what this zombie's going to do. It wouldn't surprise me if he blitzes with Bernie and just twonks in one dice. The sort of game we've had. He's got a chance to get this guy free. Oh my word, there's just so much shit going on. Oh man, that's huge. Yeah. I can't help it, Trip. I can't. I'm just so pumped up for this game. It's been awesome. These are the sort of games where you just don't want it to end. The two coaches so want this to end. Here comes a blitz. Interesting choice. He gets it again, though. Surely there will not be a pile on this time. If there's a pile on, I might as well drop the mic. But again, I'm not... I don't... Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a nice move. So on this zombie now. And again, tell you what, this would annoy me. And this is no disrespect to Imedia, but this was annoying me, Famcast. He's had no rerolls for ages. And you're like, come on, where's these double skulls? Where are these both down? Where is it? I don't think he's had one. Luckily, this guy does have. There you go, Benny! He takes one for the cast team there. He takes a dive. God, I talked that in, didn't I? Talked that one in, talked the blitz in, I talked that in. Where's these both downs? So it's up to this runner to do something here. I'll fight all of you. Well, you don't have to fight them all. You just have to fight this guy. Doesn't get him. This is not going to be a reroll, is it? Nope. Yeah, oh, this is tense. And that's smart play. That's smart play. Don't panic. You've still got your reroll. And yet, you know? Yeah. Oh, man, this game has had everything. What haven't we had? Have we not had a death? Nope, we've had a death. What haven't we had in this game? Answers on a postcard. We haven't had a rock. Benny dying? I'm already dead, I don't think so. I think they're all badly hurt. I don't think there's anything major. There's a few things it can do here, but I'm not going to say until it's been done. Now that's you, isn't it, Trip? There's such an obvious play here. But I will not say nothing. And he's missed it. He's missed the obvious play. Well, there's two. That was one of them he's missed. This is... I don't know what that is. He could have blitzed with this guy. Parked him in here. Got the 2 die on the ball carrier. That was the play. What this play is, answers on a postcard. I have no idea what that shit was. What was that? I mean, what? Is he going to go maybe there? Oh, I don't know. Wow. Just wow. I don't get it. Oh, it's a skull. Should have gone with that guy. And the thing is, as well, you made the JFI. He's almost there now. He's almost there. Oh, that's huge. You're going to get hit, son. Well, he certainly has. That could be it. That could be it. Well, he could have made a 2 die. He could have made a 2 die if he'd have got his white there with guard. It wasn't even, you know, I mean, obviously if that's a JFI, that would have been the concern. You know? Oh, Benny's gone down! There might be some shenanigans getting called here. That Ben has hit the floor a few times. Oh, there's another one. Is he go? Oh man, oh he's gone for it. I would have gone for. Oh, he has got a skull. It's 2 skulls. Oh my word! We have another. Oh my god, we have another twist. Oh my god, I can't take any more. Oh my god, we have no rerolls on the board, and it all comes down to this. And it's a skull, and that will surely win him not the championship, but win him the game. 3 skulls in a row from both teams, and that he can't be caught. He cannot be caught. I don't think. He can. Just. But surely he'll be locked down big time here. This runner will lock it down. Someone will have to lock it down. No! It won't be locked down because, oh my word! It's a double skull! That's 5 skulls in a row! The last 5 dice rolled have all been skulls. What the fuck is going on? Man, was there... No, there wasn't a call for that. Why would you do that? That is irrelevant. That is absolutely irrelevant to the game. There is only 1 dice you should be rolling right now. Holy shitballs. What was that all about? That should never have been rolled with no rerolls. This is where it's at. Here we go. The blitz is good. But no, it's another one! And Calcium Cats will finally get through and make the sweet, sweet cash. Wow! What a crazy game of Blood Bowl that is. Holy shit. So many ones. Near the end. Now the team wanted to win it. Wow. Jesus Christ. I need to sit down. That was crazy. Wow. But, you know, one thing I will say. If there's ever the importance of rerolls, that was it. Imedia, he burned through his rerolls. And it's come back to bite him. Right then. Let's see if I can get him in. Maybe not. Help if I press the right fucking button. There we go. I've invited him. Well, I don't know what to say, guys. That was just so crazy. I mean, the ending to that game was fucking crazy for both teams. Fuck me, Imedia will be pissed off.
Hello, hello.
Now then, welcome. That was a bit of a bit of a shit game. That won it, mate. I mean, I was thought you were going to put on the show for us. You know, I mean, I thought the
awful game for the spectators.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I think we should. I was thinking of replaying that Welsh Sitar game from yesterday. You know, it was that bad.
Holy shit! Honestly, Bernie, am I going to get a game where I don't have to grind like fuck just to get through? Man. Honestly, what a game! What a game! I genuinely thought I was screwed on more than one occasion in that game. I made a couple of big mistakes. The misclick was huge.
Yep.
Selecting a skull, it was purely by accident. I play fast, and one of the disadvantages of playing fast sometimes is you do stupid shit like that.
Yep.
But the other big mistake I made, which no one really picked up on in the first half, was leaving my ball carrier open for a sack. Do you know what? I didn't even see it. Didn't even see Imedia getting in like that. So that was just a mistake on my part.
Yeah,
You know, but I've been banging on for the last couple of days about the Xbox boys making mistakes, leaving their ball carrier open for the sack, and I do exactly the same bloody thing. So go figure.
It happens though. It happens. I mean, when they saw that pressure, I mean, it was a funny game because at the end, if I'm Imedia, I'm salty as fuck. But at the same time, I think that the right coach won because you made very few. Well, I thought his re-rolls in the second half was just fucking ridiculous. That first one.
What was he doing?
I was like,
greed re-rolling.
Oh.
You know, it's Blood Bowl 101, isn't it? Good players do not greed re-roll.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it's a pushback, you take the pushback and you know you reset for next turn. You greed re-rolling, and I must admit, the more the second half went on, the more confident I got because he very quickly had 0 rerolls, and I had 3. I was being really, really good with my rerolls. I wasn't getting catastrophic dice until that one avalanche at the end, which was just insane, wasn't it? You know, we both hit a one
crazy.
Avalanche of.
That was just
it
crazy,
was like
wasn't it?
fucking Everest coming down on us with ones. You know, it was just crazy. But yeah, I think the fireball was horrible, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
The fireball was what a stupid time to fire fireball. He had me under control. I was struggling to get through to score. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to fireball me and then break and score on my drive. But I think he should have played a bit more conservatively there and just held me. As it was, he did hold me anyway. But you know, do you know what? I said historically that I don't care about playing against Wizards. I want to change that now. I actually do care about playing against Wizards now because people know how to play Wizards a lot better than they used to. You know, the way people play Wizards has evolved, and generally good coaches play them much better than they used to. And yeah, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, Robinho has made a great thing. He says, yeah, Cass made 1 or 2 mistakes, Medium made 10. Cass deserved the win. And, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say it was loads, but I mean, you know what I'm like. I mean, people knew straight away. As soon as that wizard went down, my head just exploded. I'm like, why? What? You know, I sort of see what he's trying to do, but the percentage for what he tried to do to work was like the sort of play you would do if your backs were against the wall, not when you're in complete control. And then the first re-roll of the second half, because the thing is, I don't like greed re-rolls. I don't like re-rolls for things like that. But I get it if it's to do something. You know you're going to benefit. If it had powered him down, it didn't benefit him the slightest unless he got a lucky injury or something. So it was like, why would you do that? And then sod's law, because you've wasted vanity, you know, obviously re-roll through vanity, you then get dub skulls, and then, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it can quickly avalanche. I just thought you played it better. I really did, and you know,
bless you.
everyone in chat, and you know, I'm a big fan of Imedia. I love the way he plays Undead, but one thing about Imedia is pressure can get to him. We saw this in the final against Gimlick when he fireballed his own players, and you know, it's hard though. I mean, we were saying in chat, we was, oh, well, they could have done that. But as you know, because you stream a lot yourself, it's a lot easier watching the game and saying, oh, well, you could have done that, you could have done this, because there's no pressure on us. When you're actually in the middle of that game, and that game must have been punishing for both of you. I mean, both of you, 1 minute you're going to win, next minute you're going to lose. Both of you had the chance to win and lose it, and you know, all them skulls at the end. I mean, I was just like, what the hell's going on here?
I actually, other than the misclick, which was a mistake, but you know, that kind of thing happens. It's not an unforced error, you know, a misclick. It's just one of those things. The other big mistake I think I made, and I sort of you picked up on it on chat in the second half, is I probably should have dodged with the long beard to blitz the ghoul. It was a 4+. I could have dodged with the wrestle strip ball runner on a 4+ as well. Sorry, no, that was a 5+ because he had diving tackle on him. But yeah, I possibly should have taken the 4+. But again, do you know what? The odds weren't great, and I felt confident given the way Imedia had burned through his rerolls and the way he was playing in the second half. because he played a lot better in the first half than he did the second half.
Absolutely.
I felt like I could score. I felt like I could score in 4 turns.
Yeah.
Which is no mean feat with dwarves anyway, especially depleted dwarves, because Dr. Death paid me a visit as fucking usual in the playoffs. And the first 3 turns he was kicking my teeth in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was just drilling me. And I was thinking to myself at that point, I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go. I'm gonna miss do you know what? You know, I've told you this a few times, many times. All I wanted to do was make the money. Winning it would be lovely. I'm in it to win it. I play to win. I never play to lose. But early doors, there was a couple of people in your chat saying, "Oh, Calcium's going to tilt," and I seem to have this reputation that I tilt on a few bad dice. I think the last 3 games I played in these playoff finals proves quite the opposite. When I'm up against it, I was 2-0 down against Jakra's, Kislev, and to win 3-2 from that position with dwarves no less. And I didn't really dish out any attrition in that game. But and even the first game, against Kemri, I've had 3 really tough games, but I'm so happy right now. And I'm going to take this good feeling into the semi-final. I'm feeling confident. I don't know who I've got.
It'll be Azwin's Killer Team or the Lizards of Balding Guy. I mean, I had to look.
Half dozen the other, really.
I had to look at both teams, and I would be gobsmacked if Azwin didn't make it. He's had an absolute dolly getting through to where he has. I mean, if he could have picked 3 teams to play against, he'd have probably picked the 3 he's gone against, because them Lizards don't look out, mate. They look like they've got less skills than my bloody High Elves had. But I mean, we're going back to the tilt factor. Now, this is quite simple why people think you tilt, because obviously I personally think Cass as a player, even though you like me, quite old, is you've evolved. You've seemed to be able to get your emotions a lot better, because we've seen the Calcium Cass completely have a meltdown on his own stream. And people remember that, so they just presume if you have a meltdown, then if something goes wrong, that's what's going to happen. But you've had to have nerves of steel or have to keep your emotions to check for 3 games there. All 3 games you should have probably lost.
But, there were all 3 games. There were times where I could have lost if not for a last-minute scramble. And do you know what? You're right. The thing with the internet, right, is you do something drama-worthy on the internet, like I did, the Xbox incident a couple of months back. And you're going to get bashed over the head forever with it. People are never going to remember all the good things you do and all the good conversations you have. They're going to remember that bad conversation, and that's the nature of the beast. Bad publicity sells a lot better than good publicity. Do you know what I mean?
Well, absolutely.
And that's fine. I play this role. And a couple of months ago, I realised that I need a much thicker skin if I play this role. And I need to take it on the chin. And do you know what? I think it's helped my game no end.
It has. It really has. I think I've always said you're a good player, but I think that missing ingredient, whatever it was, since the meltdown on the Xbox, you've looked in the mirror and thought, you know what? Fucking hell. If I want to be the bad player or the heel or whatever you want to call it, I've got to accept that people are gonna fucking give me shit when I lose, or they're gonna be happy when I lose because I play the heel. You've got to wear it like armor, haven't you? You've got to wear it and say, you know what? The reason they hate me is because I do a fucking good job of blinding the shit out of people, and I would take it as more of a respect than anything else. And since you've come, as you've said about the Xbox and all that, you've gone away, you've had a think. You thought, you know what? This is wrong. I need to do this. And since then, you've been playing top level in the playoffs. Gasselmal blew it big time. You should have lost. You didn't. You found a way to win. 2-0 up, 2-0 down against Kislev, you found a way to win. And there's times in this game when the pressure was maximally on you, you found a way to win. Champions always found a way to win. They always do. They always do. Look at Man United in football. How many times Man United in football, Fergie time, look like there's beat, injury time, they pop up and score a goal. It's the same thing. So, this thing about tilting, I get people can tilt or emotions and stuff like that. Yes, Cass is an emotional guy, but no one can really doubt his emotions. He's gone through 3 really tough games. These haven't been walkthroughs, so you can't say, oh, well, they've been easy. Like Arswain's, he's just had a fucking free pass. And that's not Arswain's fault, that's just where the draw has gone. But you've had to earn it. And I think when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, these sort of results will make you a better player. And if this happened in the semi-final, you'd be like, you know what, I've been here. And the thing is when you start getting bad dice, you sort of don't get as much salty because you think, hang on a minute, no need to get salty. This happened in this game, this happened in that game, I can get through it. And if you don't, you've made the money now. So I think your semi-final, you will have no pressure because you've got the monkey off the back and it'll be free shot.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah,
it's a free shot to the final.
Do you know what? I'm in the money now, and I'm just going to roll the dice next game, and they land where they land. If they land on 6s, happy days. If they land on 1s, so be it. This was my final.
Yeah.
The fact that I've managed to get this monkey off my back, finally made the money. So, because there are a lot of coaches out there that have been bashing this over my head as well.
Oh, yes.
You always fall at the last hurdle.
Yeah.
Especially the Xbox community, they've taken great pleasure in smashing me with the glass hammer. And do you know what? Again, I've been free to admit that glass hammer outplayed me that game. And I deserve to lose. But do you know what? I must give a shout out to Tripperis as well, because as thick as a skin as I've got, his trolling was first class in your stream today.
He's annoying.
It was like, fucking hell, Trip. You're twisting my melons, man. Honestly, but no, it was funny as fuck. So
Trip can be a twat. He loves being a twat. I'm just
brutal, isn't he? He's brutal. Is so funny.
I'm just happy that you got through. I mean, like I said, if I would have felt sorry for Imedia if he had lost and he was the better player. But I can honestly say, and most of the chat, in fact, I think all the chat agree, he made more mistakes than you did. And the right play got through, and that's always good. I think it's always good if you go through when you think to yourself, you know what, I was the better player that day. You always feel a bit more. Well, you don't care, you'll take it, but you always feel a bit more. Oh God, I was lucky to get through there. You'd rather go through by using positioning and being the better player. And I'm so happy for you. And it's now now we need you to take this form into next week's Platform Cup. That's what we need now.
Yes.
Don't you start losing to the bloody Xbox lot. Don't you dare start doing that now, because I will feel offended.
The thing about the Xbox boys is they're taking a kicking. Their asses are probably red raw after the shafting they've taken over the last few days. They're going to come. Unfortunately, Bernie, they're going to come out swinging. They will die before they let the PS4 turn them over the way the PC squad has turned them over. So I think we're in for 5 really tough games.
Yeah, but we are better than the PC.
That being said,
we are better.
Well, I don't know about better than the PC.
Oh, we are absolutely. Come on, let's get in.
But we're sure as damn it better than the fucking Xbox squad. And you know what? I'm going into next week's game with murder on my mind. I am going to murder Glasshammer's team. Okay, he won't have to worry about putting up a good defense or positioning because he's going to have no fucking players left. I am going to destroy him.
You better. I mean, your team's built perfectly. 2 build centers, one with frenzy, the other one's a ball carrier. That's great, and I think that's what really let down, his team against the Orcs. If one of his ball centers had sure hands, I think he would have gone with him. He could have scored. Having only 1 break tackle on 2 ball centers as well is bad. I just think you're going to murder him. I love Glassham. He's one of my favourite coaches, but I tell you what, I can see you.
He's a classy coach. He's a classy coach. But unfortunately, he's going to walk into my fist next week, and his team is going to die, and he's going to be 2-0 losses. I've got to do a job. I've got to do a job on him, especially given the playoff as well. I owe him. So, but do you know what? World Sitar really impressed me last night. I said in my
defense-wise, he was brilliant. In defense,
he had no right. He had no right to play that well with a team built that bad.
Yeah. But like I said in chat though, I don't care how good defense he's got when he's only got 5 players left in the second half. It ain't gonna matter.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It ain't gonna matter because we're gonna rip him a new one. I suppose the biggest danger for you in that game is keeping awake. I think that could be a problem.
No, do you know what the 3-minute turns, the habitual 3-minute turns. To be honest, because Imedia player this game was really using the whole 3 minutes, more or less every turn. And do you know what? I thought about it once in the first half, and then I didn't think about it again. So it didn't bother me in the slightest, which is really cool, because that kind of thing historically would have tilted me out. But I thought about it once, and I thought it doesn't matter, let it go. And bearing in mind, I'm also playing in the morning. You can hear my son in the background. I've normally got things to do during the day, so I'm outside of my comfort zone in the time I like to play as well. Imedia player had everything going for him. I was going to argue the toss and say no, I want to play in the evening, and I thought, oh no, fuck it. I am available in the morning. It doesn't particularly suit me, but fuck it, let's do it. So. And when you put all that together, the fact that I came out victorious is just amazing. I can't tell you how happy I was when I put that runner into the end zone.
we can hear in your voice. We can hear in your voice how happy you are. So I mean, well done. Hopefully, Team PS4 will not splinter over this because both of you are on my team.
Do you know what? My history with Imedia player is well documented. I just didn't like the fact that he ran to the admins over me. I thought that was a douche move. Do you know what? It's easy for me to say I haven't got a beef with him now because I just kicked his ass. So, but no, I'm happy to be in a team with him, and the team is the team. I can put animosity aside for the sake of the team. I'm a team player first and foremost, and I believe in the format cup. I think it's a great idea. I think it's going particularly well.
It is.
As I said last night, I hope Nefos is looking up, paying a bit of attention to this, because you've put so much effort into this. It's unreal for a start. But really everyone involved is taking time out, streaming, playing, a special shout out to you admins. I hope Nefos realizes just how special a community he has here with his game.
I mean, it was amazing because, like you said, I mean, obviously, I came up with the idea. I'll take that credit. And Messi got on board and helped me a lot. Gimlet came on board, so obviously the 3 PS4 admins all worked together. And then obviously, like yourself, and then the PC guys, what a superstar them lot are. The big names came out. If them big names didn't come out, then this would have been called, oh well, you're only playing second-rate has-beens on the PC. Doesn't really matter. But all the big guys, Jimmy Fantastic, Duck came out, didn't they? Muldrip's there. Sitar, who really impressed yesterday, Bleeding Hippie, they've all won so many trophies, various levels. The Xbox guys, they're losing 3-0, but they're giving it the role. They're at least not getting stuffed. And then obviously the PS4 coming on as well.
The Xbox boys, right? I'm giving them a lot of stick in Discord, and and it's all good fun. And most people are getting it. It's just a bit of drama. It just enhances the spice of the cup. They've played well. It's just been individual mistakes that have really cost them. I was thinking about Glasshammer's game last night, and I don't quite know what happened because he didn't play badly.
No, it was just good defense from the Orcs.
It was really good. It was really good defense, but also let's not forget that World Sitar got really lucky on the attrition that was inflicted to himself. It was basically 2 scrub deaths. One first half, one second half. Well, that's nothing when you're packing Claw Mighty Blow against. When you got can openers against orcs or dwarves, you expect to dish out some carnage, don't you? So, I think Glasshammer can feel a little bit aggrieved that his plan A didn't work. But you know what? His plan B wasn't strong enough, and you'd expect a coach like Glasshammer to be able to plan B better than dedicated claw pommers like myself. And that's where World Sitar really impressed because his defense was sublime. It was a thing of beauty. It was really good to watch. As I said earlier to you, he had no right to play that well with a team built that bad because I still think the team is built badly.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
hey, leader on the Black Hawk is the way to go, isn't it, Bernie?
well, Jimmy seems to think so, but because he said, "What else do you give a double to?" Fair enough. The scary thing is though, the two scary things to me is Sitar, and this is no disrespect to him. The rumor or the talk between the console camps where the weakness in that five is Sitar. He's the weakness. He's the guy we're going to go after. Yeah. So I'm half fiving myself because I've got Calcium Cass. Obviously,
no pressure for me then. No pressure.
Do you know? I'm like I've got this. I've got Gardley. He's got Cass and Gardley. I'm thinking, you know what, Bernie? What a fucking masterstroke that was, getting two of your enforcers against weaker opposition. Half five yourself, and Sitar has defense. But you know the way your team's built. Long as you get normal dice. I aren't worried. I really aren't. And I think, but you know, what worries me more than anything is the Xbox are losing 3-0, and they've yet to play the two big names of the PC. That's the problem. Yeah. Mull and Duck. You know, I mean, oh my god. You know that if I'm looking at it as a PS4, I'm saying to my team, right, of them 3 games, we better win 2 of them. Because if I'm relying on us to win both them last 2 games, we're in a whole world of shit. So 3-0 down is a nightmare. And like I say, it's these fan things. You make mistakes against normal opposition, you can get away with it. Against the best, you do not. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. And that is basically what's happened. You know, and that's basically it. But the PS4, the Platform Cup will continue on Saturday, where Tomidus, I think, is in action against Duke. That'll be an amazing game. The next game, though, there is a bit of problems with that. The way the format works is it's perfect, so we can delay the next game, because the only day, I think it was Muldo Drip, one of them can't play until Sunday. But Sunday's Super Bowl Sunday, you know, so there's no way Chelsea only wants to play on Super Bowl when he's absolutely hammered. So that game will be played in week 2. It won't affect too much because of the way the format is. Muller-Chelsea match has been postponed till the following weekend because of the Super Bowl, yes. But it won't affect the rest of us. And it doesn't affect the series because PC have already won the series. But that's the fine, PS4...
It's got to be flexible, so...
Yeah, and that's the way I've done it. I've done it as flexible as it is, that we've got a good tournament, only 2 games. So, you know, I've tried to make it as fair as possible and as flexible as possible. But... the competition really ramps up next week as the PS4, the Great White Sharks, the Master Race, whatever you want to call them, my team, the Avengers,
the Goons, the Goons. We're just going to come out punching. We're just going to come out punching.
The Expendables, maybe. I don't know. If they lose, they may be Expendables. We'll see. But my elite team, they are ready to rock and roll. And as I said at the beginning of this show, you know, I've got 2 of my team in the quarterfinal, or we're in the quarterfinals. So, you know, and my team's stacked full of quality. I'm confident we'll take the Xbox apart, hopefully, and then it'll set up an amazing week 3, PC versus PS4, winner takes all. That's what I want, and that will obviously be PS4. But anyway, that's us done, because I can talk like this for ages.
Bernie, before you go I've just looked at my team page. I've got 3 skill ups.
3 skill ups. Well,
fucking happy fucking days. My dirty player runner's got a skill up and 2 scrub longbeards. So I'm going to have a little bit of extra guard for my next game, which is quite cool.
Beautiful. That's it. And you might need it because you know. I can't see balls. I never sugarcoat things. I'm not one of these guys. Oh well, you don't know who's going to win, but I will be stunned if Arzawin loses that. His claw will rip them lizards apart like I don't know what I think. And them skinks, they just got nothing on them. There's just nothing on them. So, but that'll be a great game. Arzawin versus Cass. I think most neutrals, no disrespect to Balding Guy, but I think most neutrals will want the Cass and Arzo factor, because someone's going to have to take care of Arzo. We need this Cass to live. So it's down to you now to stop him in his tracks. You'll be his first.
Arzawain's another UC player, isn't he? So,
you like playing UC. You have a great record.
I've been on a mission this season. I've been asked politely to back off of the UC a little bit because you know they've all been crying a little bit. They need a bit of a hug. Yeah. You know, and that's fine. And I have, over the last few days, I have backed off of them. But let's make no bones about it. I enjoy kicking their teeth in. Yeah. You know, and I'm going into the next game full of confidence. I'm in the money. No pressure. The pressure's off. Yep. Yeah, absolutely, pressure's off. And my team is. I'm again just looking at my team. I lost one sort of guard long beard.
Yeah.
But I've still got 13 players, 120k in the bank.
Inducements to come. You'll have
I'm in
inducements
good
as well.
shape.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking me getting inducements? Holy shit! Wowee, I'll take that. I never get inducements because my team value is always too big. So if I get inducements, I might even be able to scum a wizard. Happy days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's it. You're like, what's this? You'll probably end up killing him on the way to the thing. Oh, that guy's got a wizard. Let's get it. It's yours, Cass. No, we don't have wizards. Don't start playing them mind games.
I think it's safe to say that I'm not. I think it's safe to say that I'm not the best wizard player in the world because I never play with wizards.
I'm not scared of wizards because I never have them myself. Who cares about wizards? But that'd be awesome. I mean, obviously, if I'm you, I'd be cheering on King Lizards. I won't lie. I'd rather play lizards than that contraption of Nagel.
All day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not stupid. I know Arzo Wayne's team is a kill squad. And I'm hoping that the Lizards do some sort of skinky elf bullshit and turn him over sort of a quick 2-0 or something. But the reality is it's probably going to be Arzo Wayne in the seconds against me, and that's fine. Do you know what?
It doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter, does it? You've always said you like taking on the teams what bash. You prefer that, and he's going to be able to bash. And like I said, claw doesn't work all the time. You, of all people, should know that sometimes claw doesn't work. And that's all you're hoping for. Claw doesn't work.
And do you know what? When you're a kill squad and your plan A, your claw mighty blow piling on fails, you've got to be an exceptionally good coach.
What Arzo is, obviously.
Yeah, which he is, if anyone can do it, Arzo Wayne can. Yeah. But do you know what? I'm on a mission this season to bury every UC player that I play, and I'm doing well so far.
And he's the last one of them.
And there's another hole dug for Arzo Wayne, ready for me to put him in it.
Gotta love it. There you go then, guys. The box office, the Great White Shark, the killer of UC, the guy who basically is the UC's boogeyman who's under that bed every time they play. Congratulations to Kaz and Cass. He's finally got that monkey off his back. And now the haters will have to say, well, you haven't won a final yet. You're not a player until you won the final. So that'll be the next one, Cass. That'll be the next one. So if you can win the final this time round, it'd be a lot easier for yourself. And you know what? If you did win the final, no one would be able to doubt the hard fucking road you had to go through to get there. So
that's the dream. That's the dream. We'll take next. We'll get over next game first. And
take every match as it comes, as they say.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Good luck. Thanks a lot, Bernie.
I know. Take care, and that's us done, guys. Mate. See you later, Cass. So there we go then. So there's 3 more games left. There's various things. We'll try and get them streamed. Some of us will get them streamed, and I think Tripp said something like Saturday Sunday his game. I think off the top of my head, is Azwin's today as well. I think it may be tonight around about 9 p.m. I'm not sure. I've got a feeling that his game's Thursday 9 p.m. something around that. So where we could be seeing the final UC member in action, and then obviously we've got I don't know when the Elves versus the Bretts are, but yeah, it should be interesting. So it's great because anyone can still win it. There's still 5 great coaches and trippers left in the tournament. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode. And people who came into that game late, go back and watch it. Crazy game. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye bye.